Hello everyone, it's Graham from Lakeside and a very warm welcome to you on this Sunday afternoon. Okay, so over the weekend and during the week I've been doing, as you probably know, bits and pieces to complete the village, and I'm not too far off, to be honest. The gardens are all done bar 2, and they do take quite a while actually, much longer than what I thought. But it's getting there, and as you can see I've now got 3 lampposts up the road which are illuminated. Not sure how much you can see that they're illuminated because it's still quite light at the moment, but they're in and connected up and work fine. That view probably hasn't changed too much since you last saw it last time. But if we take a walk up the road, we'll get to the house with the abandoned car, which is this one, and you can see that I've now taken the fence panel out because otherwise he wouldn't have got his car through. And then if we go over the back, see if I can do this somehow. There we go. Oh, on zoom, take that off. All he's done is leant the fence panel up against his car, which is typical of the bloke. I have done his garden now, so I've put static grass all the way through, and shrubbery, just overgrown shrubbery. And his next door neighbour, I've done his garden now, so I've put planting of flowers up that side. It's got his little fish pond, a tree in the middle, and the other garden is just laid lawn, a few shrubs. So I've got this garden to do, which is going to be half garden here up to about here, and then this part will be vegetables and a few chickens and things, and then this one has also got to be done, which is going to be mainly laid lawn, which is the back of the cafe area. So that's the kind of view you get. So that side is basically done. Difficult part really for me was the putting in the lamp posts, wiring it all up, and obviously the gardens, but I think they're coming on a treat now, so it's only this one and that one to do. On the village green, I've completed this really now. I've added some other people, so I've got a St John's Ambulance Brigade chap standing by his ambulance. I've got a photographer there trying to take some photographs of the Morris dancers. Who else have I got? I've got a policeman here, just popped along to the village on his circuits of other villages, and he's got his police car there, which is parked right on the corner. If I did that I'd get nicked, wouldn't I? But who else have we got? I think, oh, I've got one. I've got to be careful with my camera and not knock anything over. I've got a little girl here reaching up for her ice cream, which she just got. Her friend obviously is over the road, decided against the ice cream, going in and buy some sweets. I think that's about it for the village green. The chap's still sitting by the tree there, just pondering. Chap looking in the pond. Another chap going to join him. And then if we come down this road, let's start this end. So this is the row of terraced houses and the pub, which I've been working on during the week. So they're all done now. They're weathered, illuminated, and yeah, they're looking alright, I think. I've relaid the path completely again because I wasn't happy with it. The old path there had got a little bit tired, I mean, bearing in mind this village has been one of the first things I put down on Lakeside, and it's probably about 3 years old, I would think. And so the path was getting a bit tatty with paint and glue and stuff which I spilt on it over a period of time, so I took it all up and relaid it. The terrace houses are again weathered and foliage put on. I've got a couple of dustbins there and a dog sniffing around the dustbins. If we take a wander along, we've got a bike there which belongs to the window cleaner. Continuing up the road, we've got a chap there taking his newborn out. A couple of people just come out of the grocery store, milkman delivering. And we've got the all important beer lorry, and he's got, if I zoom in, you can just make out there's some empties of the kegs which he'll pick up before he leaves. You can clearly see the rendering now on the pub of the stone rendering, and then the painted rendering on the extension at the side. I've got in the courtyard, I've got 2 tables. I've got people to sit on there, to be put on there yet. That's to be done. So if we draw back, that's the kind of view now you get. I want to put up road names on the wall just here, and also change the name to, I want to thank John Morrow, because he suggested that really the cafe should be called something like Lakeside Village Stores. So I need to change that, and again I'll put a road sign up, just the name of the road. So there's little details like that still left to do, but the hard work is done now. The majority of it is there. Oh, I've got a couple of seagulls sitting on the chimney there and the roof. If we come back, take the zoom off. So there's your rear view of the terrace houses. Got a young dude there in his new green suit he's bought from Burton's, paying it off 10 shillings a week. Brings back memories. And then up to the pub, and into the courtyard. I think the 2 colours of the rendering work well now. And obviously the added foliage along the back. And what I've also done, this is still to be completed, but this is the scrubland at the back of the churchyard and the pub, which is really a turning point for the lorries when they come up to either deliver or take away their sheep and cattle. So that's kind of a turning area, so this will be scrubland. I should put a dump car up there as well, burnt out dump car. And then do this road down here. So it's getting there. Not far off now, to be honest, not far off at all. Probably a day's work to do those 2 gardens. I've got all the bits and pieces I need for the gardens, it's just a case of me doing it. But I'm packing up for the day now. I've had enough. One thing which also was suggested a few times was that the rear of the gardens is really not high enough. There should be either fencing or something along there, or higher shrubbery. Well, that's true in real life. People would have had fencing at least, but the problem I've got is that, as you know, I like to use my GoPro on the little truck, and if I have it too high along here, of course you won't then see through over the fence, hence the reason why it's staying low like that. It's purely for taking the GoPro around, and I don't think anybody will moan about that. Well, if they do, it's tough luck, because that's what it's going to stay like. So overall it's looking like that. So I think that's worked out well. I'm pleased with that. Very pleased, actually. So that's nearly another job I can tick off the list. So just that part there to do, and those two gardens, and some detail work on the church. I need to soften the edge of the church, the bottom edge of the church up a little bit, put a wedding couple in there, and their entourage, and I think we're there. So not much at all really. So what I'll do, I will go over that side of the layout and do a shot looking across that way there, to give you a better idea as well. Well, not better idea, but a different view. I'm going to tag on the end of this video some still shots which I took last night, so it would look slightly different because I've been playing around with it this morning, but just to give you an idea of the nighttime vision of it. But if I put the camera on the deck, that'll give you an idea of the street view now of that side, and a street view of that side. Right, okay, so I will turn the camera off and go around the other side and see what it looks like from there. See you in a minute. Hello again. Right, across the other side of the road now, looking towards the bridge side over there. Let's take the zoom off a bit. So that gives quite a good view now of the whole of the village area, with the schoolhouse and also of course the manor house. So I've still got this area to do here with the MDFs, so I've got to make up the school playground and a small playing field for them to run around in. And you can see the scrub area now, which I was talking about earlier, and new security fencing. I think, to be honest with you, this is a pretty good advert for Metcalfe, you know, because all that is, apart from my cottage and the church, everything is Metcalfe. Bloody good buildings, I think. For the price of them, you really can't go wrong. Okay, I think that's about it. It should give you a fairly good idea now of how the village is coming on. And if I get the time, I will just put the GoPro camera on and just take it round there, just to give you an idea. See how it comes out. Okay folks, so bye for now, and I'll speak to you again soon. Hope you've had a great weekend. Bye for now. Bye.